Hi, my name is Thomas Gage, and today is September 20, 2025. I'm here at the 14 Brown Trail, Hopatcong, New Jersey, and this is the road of Brown Trail. When this road rains, there's a lot of water from other street too, and basically it goes here to my pipe here because this pipe I installed it because I was approved a condition to build a house here. And one of the conditions was to put a pipe here to catch this water that was flowing through my property. I had to raise the front here a little bit, but still doesn't, still the water goes flying in here. But anyway, this video is about to give testimony and evidence of what happened with my application in 2020. So here it goes. On May 2020, I filed a land use application into the borough of Hopatcong for a minor development. During the process of the application, I find out that the town engineer at the time, John Ruski, had a conflict of interest through his business connection with Somerset County officers, who some of them are defendant in my federal case against Somerset County ETL. On June 5, 2020, I served a legal notice to the Hopatcong Board Land Use asking to have Mr. Ruski to excuse himself from my application due to his conflict of interest, but they ignored my notice. The result of Mr. Ruski's conflict of interest was to recommend the approval of my application subject to condition that requires approval from the state DEP as a major development instead of being a minor development as my application was. So I was induced to submit an application to the New Jersey DEP to provide a letter of interpretation for wetlands. Mr. Ruski's business got paid $2,117 from my application escrow money for my minor development. This is if this was a major, it would have cost me a lot more. After my due diligence and knowing that no wetland exists on my lot, buildable lot, I filed a letter interpretation requested from a DP according to the due process. So I filed for a letter interpretation from a DP according to the due process, and after they defaulted on the application, I made I given notice to them through email correspondence. And they immediately came after that, and two officers from the DP to do the failed land walk observation. They came here. I was here present with them. They walked through the property, and then went up and down, and it was okay. They said nothing, and they said goodbye, and everything else was good. So the next thing I received from them, a letter of interpretation that stated that there was a wetland on this lot, and there was a state open water because in the back here there's a stream. They call it stream. The ledge is a stream, but it's a ditch. Anyway, and then they declared there was a wetland, and this letter hold me today to release the construction permit. So I'm showing you right now that today is September 20, 2025, that the lot is dry. The footing here ready to be poured are dry, and then the letter, as you know, that was a condition to my approval was to put a pipe through my property, which I did. It goes right next to the line here, water line, which is again is installed already because I stopped the water, the most of the water They were thrown down, but the seat were dumped in my property. So I did that. I'm waiting for them to release, to withdraw the bogus letter interpretation. But so far, no luck. Too much involved in this one here. IA office involved. So anyway, I'm showing you right now. I'm walking through the property back here. What did they call it? Alleged stream? But it's not. It's a ditch which is dry. You can see here. And the pipe is dry here. It's the pipe opening. You can see the ditch is dry. Goes all around here. Dry. Okay. You can see here. Dry. And it goes here. In front of you. All dry. Now at this point here, here are the facts. So I find out that the DP, after I submitted, as according to the due process, I filed a check $1,000 for the fees of the application for letter interpretation. That check was not endorsed. Then the DP, they never endorsed the application at all. After the opera request, they never give me anything back. The only thing they gave me was a letter, a bogus letter. So obviously that the letter interpretation was done, give it to me for free, and that means that the due process will not allow them to give a legal letter interpretation. So they are giving me a bogus one, which is all the state on the letter is false, bogus. And I brought this matter to the attention to the members of the board many times with email and pictures. Said, listen, I fulfill by law the condition because I cannot, due to the fail of the prosecutors, state and federal, I cannot file a criminal charge against these people. So for me, it's impossible to do that. So I fulfill my condition because it's out of my jurisdiction. So the letter does not apply to my application. Anyway, the members of the board are still considering the fact that they consider the bogus letter from the DP, the two officers, because the DP did not release any letter. They couldn't do it because it was not processed. But anyway, at this point, the town, the mayor, the councils, the members of the board are keeping consideration the bogus letter, and then I put them on notice that it was a bogus one. So I had no other choice to sue the town because it's a fraud action what they did to me. They don't involved in my property. I was a resolution with the approval of the land. I'm not able to build the lot because of these bogus letters, which that was the conspired plan to delay my construction through the bogus application of the land use. I mean the DP letter. Anyway, that was what John Ruski did to me. Used that to manipulate the members of the board. So right now there is a pending lawsuit which is right here. I'm showing to you. This has been sued. Okay, you can see clearly it's pending. Okay, it was filed on May 1st, 2025. This lawsuit, I find out that an attorney who allegedly represent the board of Hopatcong made an appearance saying that he's the attorney for almost all the defendants except Mr. Ruski, that he represent them, which is a conflict interest, conflict in there, so it's not an ethical thing to do for an attorney. But anyway, besides that, the court is going to take care of that. At this time, the board, I find out that they never hired the attorney who said make an appearance for them. They never had a meeting with them. Basically, if they were done, there would be violation of the Sunshine law, which is, they're obligated to be transparent, what they are and what they do to the resident. And also the resident, nobody knows about this lawsuit. So that's the problem here. Now, knowing this, there's obviously they're adding the crime. So I want to put notice every members of the board, the mayor, the council's members, and the members of the board that hiding and abetting is a crime. And then if you do that and you do nothing about this, you'll be accomplished on this crime. So you will personally be liable for this because you hiding and abetting the crime. This is the facts. These are facts. I'm not gonna give up. I don't like lies. I believe in the justice. I believe in the truth. So I have a right to build a house here. I want to build my home. Okay? I hope you understand this and you take care of this. You're still in time. Bye.